Bobby, it is sultry.
It is so sultry today. Tell me how sultry it is.
It is so sultry that if I was a sultry looking for a sultry, I couldn't help but bump into sultries.
That's sultry.
That is darn sultry. I have no idea what that means.
Oh, I don't know either. But you know what makes for good conversation? Sit back, relax, and talk to our friends here. I'm Bob, co-founder of Fire Mountain Outdoors.
And I'm Mark, also a co-founder of Fire Mountain Outdoors. Why do you think it's Fire Mountain Outdoors, Bob?
So far, I'm thinking it's fire hot.
Yeah.
And on this mountain,
Yeah.
It's hot. But you know, that kind of this Fire Mountain thing. What is Fire Mountain? Who are these yahoos that you guys are tuning into? Who are we? What are we about? What are we doing? Quit asking so many questions and just talk already.
Yeah, exactly. So Fire Mountain, the whole reason we're Fire Mountain Outdoors is 14 miles this away, right behind us, is Mount St. Helens, which some of you might have heard had a volcanic eruption. So that's we live in that shadow, and that's where the term Fire Mountain came from. It's something that Bob and I have in common. We both grew up underneath the shadow of Fire Mountain, and that kind of shaped who we are and what we do.
You know, living in an area where you're prone to volcanoes, whether it's earthquakes. You know, we live in an area where prepping for the unknown has always been a part of who we are, living off the land. Whether it's hunting to store up, our winter meat, or it's fishing, to cook dinner, or going out and milking the cows or the goats. We've learned in the Northwest to live off the land. We've learned to be prepared, and we're ready for whatever may come. Whether it's a tornado or a hurricane that I don't think we're going to get here, but earthquakes, invasion from the Canadians, invasion from the Californians,
Tsunamis,
which we do get on occasion in this area. Be prepared.
That's right. There's a ton of stuff that can mess with infrastructure, and we like to have our own infrastructure and our own preparation in order just to survive. That doesn't necessarily define who we are, but it is a facet of how we function. Frankly, if you don't have what you need on hand, then you're not prepared for anything. You're not prepared for the weekend, as far as I'm concerned.
If you cannot survive 24 hours without power, without water, you're an awful lot of hurt. I'm confident I could go a couple months if I needed to.
That's right.
Don't think I'd want to.
Yep.
The way that we were raised, that's just the way things are.
Yeah.
And so that's something that we may touch on here at Fire Mountain Outdoors. We may talk about travel within the Northwest. Mark here, he's on the road a lot with his job, and let's hear a little bit about where in the world is Mark today.
Where in the world is Mark today is a little segment I thought of. I spend a whole chunk of my time in a van driving all around the Northwest, either doing maintenance or repair or service on commercial heating and air conditioning equipment. A lot of this equipment can be in podunk towns and small areas where nobody would go. They're off the beaten path. So I decided that a lot of you are stuck in a cubicle or stuck somewhere that you don't get to see this stuff as a part of your work life. So I'll take a little bit of time on my lunch break and document little points of interest that I find in my travels.
And with Mark providing that aspect, I work in the media, and I'm going to dedicate myself to helping keep everybody informed on the topics that are going to affect you. And whether it's going to affect you as a watcher on the East Coast, or possibly somebody here in Cowlitz County, I want to keep you informed on the latest Sasquatch sightings. I want to keep you informed on radiation that's leaking into the soil at Hanford. I want to tell you about my buddy Bill and his third testicle from radiation that may have come from Hanford. I don't know.
That's right.
But it's anything and all things outdoors, Northwest related. If we take the show on the road one day and bring it to you from Texas, maybe someday we can do something where in the the world is Fire Mountain Outdoors today. We
Oh,
could,
exactly.
expand coverage. So,
Yeah.
it could be that. It's prepping, it's firearms, it's camping, it's, what beer tastes good with venison. I want to test that.
I don't think I've found a beer that doesn't taste good with venison. But that's my opinion. Some taste better.
I prefer more of your dark porters.
Oh, Black
with
Butte
venison.
Porter. That's a shout out to Orla Larson, Black Butte Porter from Deschutes Brewing. I turned him on. He's the founder of Rokon International. They were up here filming a deal here a while back. I turned Orla on to Black Butte. He's a wine guy that became a beer fan over some Black Butte Porter.
Black Butte Porter is my absolute favorite ale, and I'm welcome to try others, but for me that's been my favorite. And maybe doing some of our micro testing here, maybe we can expand my palate a little bit.
Oh, exactly. So we are glad that you are here because we love the outdoors and we really enjoy making entertaining and fun content. Frankly, we hope that it entertains you, but we're really doing this because Bob and I love doing this. And we're hoping that you follow us and like it too. That's an added bonus. So if you do, go ahead and subscribe and like to Fire Mountain Outdoors on Facebook and on our YouTube channel.
That's right. Hopefully you're watching us on one of those places. If you've found us someplace else, I guess we've got some success. Fist bump on that.
Delayed.
Kind of like the sound of the tannerite we were shooting earlier.
Oh yeah, today was
Boom.
a great day.
Crash.
Watermelon.
Good times.
I still got watermelon stick all over me, Bob.
I've got tannerite in my mouth. I'm not afraid to admit that. Maybe a little dirt.
Yeah.
Definitely some dirt. But I had a great time today with that. Both of us are independent contributors for webbyshops.com. So, there's people out there that do value our input on different things, and we're hoping that you, as the general populace, find value in what we have to say as well.
And that's true, really. I just said that we're doing this because we love it, but really that gives us the fuel to keep doing it. If we get likes and we get fans and we get watches and we get views. So let us know that you like it by subscribing, and that'll keep us going.
And I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to shoot low. I'm sorry for all you out there. If you are out there and you're looking to sponsor Fire Mountain Outdoors, we'd be more than happy to advertise for you and put your logo up on the screen. So we are currently looking for more products to review. A lot of the stuff you're going to see here is going to come out of Fire Mountain headquarters, or we're going to be new products that we're going to be testing. But if there's something new out there and you want to see it, or you have it and you're willing to let us borrow it, I'm up for accepting items for us to try out and return if you want it back. So
Exactly.
just going to throw that out there.
Yep. So thanks again for watching. We're here on the Fire Mountain Outdoors testing facility after a long day of testing. It's hot, it's sultry. 4th of July weekend's coming up. It's been a good day.
It has been a good day. Keep your fingers, keep your toes, stay safe. And as always, we're here to put our necks on the line so you don't have to.
That's right. Thanks for watching.
Good times. Reminds me of an old song.
Old man on the back porch.
Old man on the back porch.
Old man on the back porch, and that
Old man is me.
Like such a goober back there.
Alright, come on out of there.
It's hot in there, man.
This is Eli. He's the behind the scenes man. We just forced him into scenes.